Hello, zombies. Welcome to another edition of Triggered. So today I want to touch just a little bit on the never-ending story of coming out. So, I began coming out to people back in, I think, about April of this year. And I'm still having a hard time wrapping my mind around the fact that I'm going to have to deal with this most of my life. Now, if I do decide that transmasculine fits me and there really is nothing left of me that's feminine, or not feminine but female, and if I decide that, being other doesn't fit me either, then that won't be as hard, I feel, because at some point in time, with any genetic luck, I would be able to pass as a man once I start taking testosterone. All the normal things: voice, hair gone, things grow, fat shifts, and things affect us all differently. But in the end, I would hope that I would at least be able to pass and not have to explain myself every time in every social sitting possible. Because right now that's what it's feeling like. It's I get very anxious having to go out anywhere because of the fear of I'm going someplace where people don't know about me and how I feel and how I identify, and I'm going to have to explain this to them, which is hard because I'm fresh and I don't really get it, and I'm uncomfortable with talking to people in general. But if I decide that I am non-binary or gender fluid, genderqueer, any of the things I've mentioned before playing with, I feel like that brings a whole nother responsibility of deciding where my comfort level is with who I have to tell, who it doesn't matter, and who I'd rather not deal with. Because I don't think I can go through forever constantly telling every single one, trying to explain to every single person I come across, I'm a he or I'm a they. And it just seems like coming out non-binary or some sort of mix of the two would really be difficult in that area for someone like me. Which is why I think for now I've adopted the non-binary, presenting as transmasculine. But all my non-binary people out there, my transmasculine people, trans feminine people, is this something you still have to deal with? I want to hear from people that have been doing this for a while. How do you deal if you're non-binary and you're not necessarily continuously presenting as one or the other, to the point where people get that visual cue and they're like cueing, oh hey, that's a he, oh hey, that's a she? Because I don't think we're at the point where anyone's going to cue in and assume, oh, that's a they. I look forward to that, dude. I'm ready to be wake up in whatever year it is that I don't have to explain my gender or my sexual orientation or the way I look to people for them to give me a chance to find out the person who I am, rather than just judge me by all this. I think I bring a lot of stigma over with me into the trans portion of this because I've had a lot of bad experiences with people and judging me over the years. So definitely working through that. Would love to hear your thoughts, how you handle it. Like, what do you do when you're in the grocery store and you're having a really bad dysphoria day and you've done everything you can to make yourself feel as masculine as you can. You're wearing the clothes that make you feel masculine. Maybe your hair is in the style that makes you feel masculine. Or if you're feminine, maybe you're wearing a beautiful dress, or you have done special makeup or got your nails done. Or if you're non-binary and maybe you just put on whatever makes you feel the most you. How do you deal with the disappointment when people continuously misgender you throughout the day? That's a huge one I'm having trouble moving past, and I think that's a huge reason why I can't just settle on non-binary, gender fluid, any of the other classifications that doesn't fall into the binary sex code of society. I have a huge social dysphoria, so it's like I'm begging people to just, make my life a little bit harder by making me have to explain to you. I don't feel like a girl anymore. I have all the girl parts. I've never felt really like a girl. I've always felt on the feminine side. But then I've always felt on the masculine side too. I've always said my preferred gender, before I knew much about gender queer, gender fluid, transgender, back when it was the TS word, I used to remember saying as a kid, I should have been born. I believe it's intersex now. I have just fucked up. And I'm going to explain this. I'm not going to put the part where I keep saying the word over and over again. But guys, I kept saying the old word for intersex.
Dude, come on. Come on.
Because this is a brand new one for me. In my day, it was always the old word. And I always used to say that I felt like I should have been intersex. And now I'm going to have to double check and make sure I did that one right. Because I'd really hate to fuck up. And triggering one more than I do with my normal shit. Off subject. So that's what I always thought. I didn't understand why there wasn't that gender. Why? Oh, it's a whole nother one. One of these topics is gonna cover why I don't understand gender. Today we had soccer games with the kids. Been up since early in the morning doing that. I'm gonna go off and visit more family today. It's my short weekend, so I have today and part of tomorrow off, and then I gotta head back to California. So definitely expect another traveling vlog sometime next week. I was really feeling in the filming mood a little while ago, and kind of between sitting down and talking and then this stupid alarm going off, I don't really feel it anymore. So thank you for listening, for sticking around, for watching this, for letting me vent. And remember, every single day, zombies, you are loved, you matter, you fucking have self-worth. Love, peace, and chicken grease, guys. I'll catch you on the flip side.